you know about a man called Scaramanga?
The man with the golden gun. He always uses a golden bullet.
This trinket sent with a note requesting special delivery to you.
I've never seen Mr. Scaramanga. Mr. Bond, this is impossible. I can't...
I can't tell you. You'll kill me.
Who?
Scaramanga.
Roger Moore, back in action in the exotic East as James Bond, 007, on a collision course with the most dangerous man alive. The man with the golden gun.
Hold on, sir.
James Bond, on the job. The girls are willing.
Dreamed about you setting me free.
The pace is killing.
Good night. We've got you spotted. Up on demonstration, boy. Certainly, sir.
You'll meet old friends and new enemies. It's non-stop Bond. The action is spectacular.
You're not. I sure am, boy.
Reaching a new high for 007.
Bonjour, Monsieur Bond. I am Nicknut. Monsieur Scaramanga will welcome you personally.
The target is the highest-priced killer in the world. He plays a deadly game, and the stakes are sky high.
The Man with the Golden Gun is a James Bond 007 movie that was released on December 20th, 1974. After a long time, I am finally talking about James Bond again. But of course, I will answer the question, is it a good movie or not? Let's begin with the story. This time 007 believes he's the next target for a hitman named Scaramanga. The murder of 002 could be evidence. But of course, the real evidence is mysteriously hidden. Bond must find Scaramanga and a sensitive piece of solar technology being often auctioned off. I think this is a pretty fucking good story. I'm not going to act like it's some Oscar-worthy story, because it's not a fucking Oscar-worthy story. Not even close. But the thing is, I was not expecting it to be an Oscar-worthy story. But still, honestly, I think it has a good story. Because it has something that a lot of these Oscar-worthy stories don't have. Charm, likability, fun. Some Oscar-worthy movies do have these, but the majority of them are altogether not easy movies to watch and have a tendency to trick people into sympathizing with the worst excuses for human beings imaginable. The Man with the Golden Gun actually has likable characters and is overall a fucking blast. Bond is a fucking awesome character, as usual. But some of the other characters are pretty damn good. Mary Goodnight is probably the sexiest Bond girl in the entire franchise. Every time I see her, especially in that blue bikini, I get a fucking boner. But I also like that she actually helps Bond, even if it backfires on her. Sure, she's a dumb blonde, but I don't give a damn. Besides, she has a certain charm to her that lets me ignore that fact and is hard to replicate or even explain. I even like the fucking Sheriff J.W. Pepper guy a lot more in this movie than his previous persona, which in the movie that came before it, which, keep in mind, is Live and Let Die. He actually teams up with Bond, and they chase Scaramanga and his assistant Nick-Nack with Goodnight trapped in the trunk of Scaramanga's car. This scene makes for some damn good writing, and the famous stunt with the car flipping airborne. I always like the sound effect that comes when the stunt actually happens. It's almost like a slide whistle. This movie kind of feels like that TV show The Fall Guy, as it is a fun, lighthearted, and action-packed thrill ride with a dose of girls in bikinis, except the hero actually gets the leading lady, and it is part of the 007 series. The action scenes are pretty damn good. There are two fight scenes that are pretty damn good in their own way. There's one at the beginning and one in Hong Kong. They are both filmed and edited quite well. There is some explosions here and there, and some gunplay, which is something you have to have considering the title is The Man with the Golden Gun. The scene where Bond kills that little bastard Nick-Nack, no pun intended, is okay. It is near the end, so I will not hold it against this movie too much. Now for the production values. The cinematography is pretty good. The art decoration and set decoration are okay. The music is okay. The sound is okay. The editing is actually pretty good. So the production values are not as good as some of the other movies I reviewed, but they are good for what it is. They're good for what this movie is. And they are far from low budget. The Man with the Golden Gun is actually a pretty good James Bond flick. With an enjoyable story, a worthy amount of action, and a sexy Bond girl, this is one hell of a damn blast to watch. However, it can get a little tedious at times. What I mean is, there are times where the plot slows down for a bit, for largely no reason. But eventually it does get going again. The production values are okay, but a little weaker than the previous movies I reviewed. But overall, I really enjoyed The Man with the Golden Gun. I dare say I enjoyed it a lot more than Live and Let Die. Another time, another place. I give The Man with the Golden Gun 4 out of 5 stars, with the title of Awesome. Anyway, I'm Spike Robot. Thank you all for watching, and take it easy.
I will not